The amazing hippopotamus, the second largest land animal on Earth, only behind the elephant. They eat almost 80 pounds of grass per day, but there's one certain type of hippopotamus that eats nothing but marbles, and they're always hungry. Hungry hippos.
They're starving.
In this episode of the Dandy Funhouse, I'm going to unbox, assemble, and show you 3 different ways to play the classic game Hungry Hungry Hippos. I'm also going to give you some history along the way about this pop culture classic. Let's step into the funhouse.
Where am I?
You just entered the Dandy Funhouse.
Hello and welcome to the Dandy Funhouse, the home of your favorite frivolities, video show, podcast, and blog. I'm your host, Neil Dandy, and today it's another one of those awesome unboxings, assemblies, gameplays, how-tos, and historical background coverages of yet another classic game, Hungry Hungry Hippos. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's been really hard to dig down into the origins of this game. Now, what I do know is that it was originally created by a Japanese toy company called Agatsuma and was simply called the Hungry Game. I haven't been able to determine whether or not the original version had hippos or not. In fact, I can't find a picture or description of the original game anywhere. And believe me, I have scoured the interwebs trying. I haven't been able to find anything about the individual or individuals who created the game for the company, any pictures or descriptions of its original forms. The origins of Hungry Hungry Hippos is very much shrouded in hippo mystery. But what I did find is a historical timeline on a website for Agatsuma Company Limited, which also apparently operates under a brand name called Pinocchio. A lot of their online presence is written in Japanese characters, so that was a bit of a struggle for me. But I will give you the website so you can go explore over there on your own, and if you've got any more information, shoot it over to me. I'd love to know. Anyway, this timeline shows the launch of the Hungry Game in 1977 and verifies that soon thereafter it was released in the United States as Hungry Hungry Hippos by Hasbro. Now, an article on Mental Floss claims that Hungry Hungry Hippos debuted in the U.S. in 1978 and was licensed under a deal brokered by a man named Fred Kroll, who sold his rights to Hasbro, who then released it under the Milton Bradley label. The original names for the hippos were Lizzie, the purple hippo, Henry, the orange hippo, Homer, the green hippo, and Harry, the yellow hippo. So, 3 dudes and 1 filly. That's okay. Lizzie can hold her own. Let's get to the unboxing here. All right, so here we have the classic Hungry Hungry Hippos. So this is the 2023 version of the game, and it kind of looks like it's sort of almost put together, although I think there is some assembly I have to do here. The classic marble chomping game. It does look like the packaging has been updated. Nice orange hippo over on this side. Orange hippo on orange hippo is getting all the love here on the sides. On the back, as usual, we've got some kids here playing the game, and looks like they're having a great time, except they're all on the exact same side of the table, and I don't really think that's how it happens here. Number 1, release the marbles. 2, race to make your hippo chomp. And 3, gobble the most marbles to win. Well, that's one of the ways to win. There are actually 3 different methods of gameplay here. Whoops, I'm destroying the box with the tape. But we're going to see what's inside. All right, it says Australia. Now, you don't get many things made in Australia. Down under. So am I supposed to play this upside down? I don't know. So there is going to be some assembly required here. Nothing left in the box. But I see the bodies of the hippos are on the underside of the game carriage, and it looks like they kind of fit in there. I think that's also going to be a storage method for those. It looks like they fit in there real nice, and there's some kind of tray, little blue tray on the bottom here. For stability, I don't know. And then we've got the board game here. Oh, something under here. So there is assembly going on here. Adult assembly required. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to see if I can do it without the instructions first, because that's the way we like to do things. And the hippos themselves, the heads of the hippos and the marbles, just for presentation. See, I thought this thing was already assembled, and I was kind of disappointed by that, because it makes a better video and podcast when I get to assemble it for you guys. So anyway, they're on top of some pond with bluefish, with goldfish, it looks like. So let's pull up this. There's some tape going on. Oh, I see. Taped on the bottom. So basically the hippos are well protected here. They're in a protected habitat, as they should be. I might give you a few hippo fun facts along the way as well. Did you know that hippos secrete a red-colored ooze that acts as sunblock? Hippos can hold their breath underwater for 5 minutes. Their ears and nostrils close up to keep air in and water out. And hippos tend to live up to 40 years in the wild, but up to about 50 years in captivity. So the moral of that story is, if you want to save the hippos, you've got to catch them. I wouldn't recommend it though, because my understanding is that hippos... I'm spilling all the marbles. I'm losing my marbles here. Is that hippos are quite aggressive creatures. You do not want to tangle with a hippo. All right, I've got a bunch of marbles here. They're going everywhere on me. I'm sure you guys listening to the podcast can hear all that. The heads just snap onto the bodies. The bodies should just snap into place. I'm having a little trouble. Maybe I should read the instructions. I am struggling with this. Maybe I ought to read the instructions. Houston, we have a problem here. We've got oh, okay, it was just kind of frozen up there. All right. I think I'm good here. Now, my church loves it when I do these game reviews, because I usually end up giving the game to the kids' room at the church, and then they have a blast with it. There we go. All right. Now, let's see if they've changed. Oh, yes, the names have changed over the years. The green one, if you're watching the video, I'm going to show you their boom booms here, is named Veggiepotamus. The yellow one is now named Bottompotamus. The blue one is named Sweetiepotamus. And the orange one, which you see all over the box, who's getting all the attention, is Hungry Hippo. So apparently this is the star of the show here. Everybody gets marbles in their thing here. There's a little thing to kind of launch the marbles. So most of this is pretty self-explanatory. Right here you have a launcher that sends all the marbles out. And of course, you know, the goal is to eat marbles. The 3 ways to play. Method 1, everybody just release and chomp. And sometimes the marbles kind of flip out onto the table. So that's part of the fun, but I can guarantee you, you're probably going to lose some marbles there. And whoever gets the most marbles wins. The second way is whoever gets the golden marble wins. Has anybody gotten the golden marble? I don't even see the golden marble here. I've lost the golden marble. What is the golden marble? And then the third way is you go round robin. Everybody just releases 1 marble at a time. And then once somebody gets that marble, the next person releases one of their marbles. And you just keep on going until all the marbles are eaten. See? So blue wins that round. So, here's the golden marble down here. Veggiepotamus got it. And there you have it. Hungry Hungry Hippos in the year 2023. Still iconic, still a classic, still hungry.
They're starving.
And several tons of fun. You know what else is tons of fun? Becoming a Dandy Funhouse supporter and helping to make future episodes like this come to life. Because I'm hungry. I need to eat. Just head over to dandyfunhouse.com and visit the patronage page to show me some love. Supporters gain access to exclusive bonus content, and super supporters also gain access to bonus content. Plus, I'll personally mail you something awesome from right here at the Dandy Funhouse Studios if you provide me with your mailing address. Yes! Okay, I gotta hop and skip my hippos on out of here. Come back soon to the Dandy Funhouse, where everything is always fun and dandy. Go catch a hippo.
If you want to win the game, you gotta take good aim and get the most marbles with your hippo. Playing Hungry Hungry Hippos. Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Hungry Hungry Hippos is the name of the game, and whoever hippo gets the most marbles wins.
Playing Hungry Hungry Hippos. Hungry Hungry Hippos.
I win!
Hungry Hungry Hippos, new from Hasbro.